Greetings, GIZ community. This is Dr. Stewart with the Student Spotlight. Today, I am at Gainesville Junior High with Annaveah Garcia, 8th grader here. How you doing this morning?
I'm doing good.
All right, Annaveah, please tell us about yourself.
Well, my name is Annaveah Garcia. I'm an 8th grader at Gainesville Junior High, and I'm currently running for secretary of my student council.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So, if you had to choose just a few words to describe yourself, what would you say and why?
I would definitely describe myself as easygoing. I'm very chill. I can get along with anyone. I would also describe myself as smart. I don't mean to brag, but I do think I do pretty well in school.
Mm-hmm. Well, awesome. Thank you for sharing. Annaveah, what do you do for fun with your friends, family, and yourself when you're not in school?
Well, for myself, I do actually enjoy reading. Right now, I'm in the middle of a book, almost finishing up. With my friends, I don't really need to do an activity. I can just be around them and have a really good time.
Mm-hmm. Well, you mentioned reading, so I take it you have a love of reading.
I definitely do. I love to read all different kinds of genres. It's definitely one of my most favorite activities.
Do you have a favorite book?
I do actually. It's called Front Desk. I don't remember the author, but it's definitely one of my favorites.
All right, Annaveah, you're at an age when you start to pay a little attention to what's going on in the world. Are there any current events that you find particularly interesting?
Well, last week, I believe, my history class went over the state's recent governor election, which I found very interesting, watching each debater's, points of view and their opinions. I found it very inspiring.
And that's definitely something that, especially as you continue to grow and you grow older, that you need to be more and more involved with. Yeah. When you hit 18, you can actually vote.
Right, so it's important to really understand what's going on in your community.
Correct. Okay. How long have you been a student in GISD, and what's been your favorite thing so far about being a Leopard?
Well, I moved here in 4th grade, so I've been here about 4 or 5 years. And one of my favorite things about Gainesville and just the schools in general is the diversity, the inclusivity, definitely the school spirit. We're very proud, and we're doing really good this year with our sports.
Mm-hmm. Well, I would agree. School spirit is at an all-time high, and it's a great thing to have. You said you transitioned here. You've been here about 4 to 5 years. Yes. What did you transition from?
I moved from Denton. I was going to Ryan Elementary at the time. But, yeah, it was a different transition, but I really like Gainesville.
Thank you. I'm glad to hear that. Are you involved in any extracurricular activities here in school?
I am actually. I'm in a couple UILs, and this year I'm doing one-act play with my theater class, so that's definitely something new for me this year.
How has the experience in theater been for you thus far?
I was in theater last year, so it's not that much of a new transition, but I'm definitely open to more opportunities this year, so I'm really excited about being in one-act.
Okay, Annaveah, how has your experience been here at Gainesville Junior High School for the past 2 years?
Well, it was definitely a big change going from Lee to here. It's a really big change, actually. I was really nervous about going to such a big school, having older kids around, but I think I adjusted very well, and I really fit in here, and I really like it.
And that adjustment, that's an adjustment that you'll make throughout your academic career. When you transition to high school, there's going to be older kids. When you transition to college, there'll be older kids.
And it's so much opportunity to learn from these older kids. And now being an 8th grader, I'm the example and I'm the role model for the new kids this year.
Well said. Well said. What are some academic opportunities that you have chosen to take advantage of as an 8th grader?
Well, I'm in Junior Honor Society, which is a really big thing for me. I got recruited, and it's definitely a really big thing for me. I'm also a student ambassador, so I help out a lot around the school. I do a lot of things, and I'm really proud of that for myself.
And you said something very profound just a moment ago when you talk about the things that you could learn from the older students. And now that you're one of the older students on the yard, you now have that responsibility of teaching the 7th graders, how we do things here at the junior high school.
Really setting an example.
Absolutely. Okay, from what I hear, you have a contagious positivity. Why do you love coming to school every day?
Well, of course, I love to see all my friends every day, and I love to make their day better as well as they make mine. I also love my teachers. They really put in the effort and the work to make sure that us students will make a difference.
Now, switching over to your back to your academic side, what's your favorite subject and why?
Well, my favorite subject this year definitely is pre-algebra. Ms. DeSantiago is very motivating, and she puts in the work for us to be successful, and I really like that class.
Yeah, she is a rock star.
Yes.
Okay. So now, let's put your critical hat on. Okay. You've been here now for 2 years. If there was one thing that you could change about the school year, what would it be?
Probably just the lunch. I really enjoy my school day otherwise.
Okay. What about the lunch would you change?
Definitely more options for everyone. Something different, just to switch it up every once in a while.
Okay. So now that Thanksgiving is fastly approaching, and of course Christmas is right behind that.
Right.
At that point, that marks the halfway point of your 8th grade career. And I would assume that you're starting to think about high school.
Of course.
What are you looking forward to most as you transition to high school next year?
More extracurricular activity opportunities. There's definitely a lot more I can do in high school to prepare myself to be an adult and in the working world. So I'm looking forward towards that.
Are there any particular activities that you're looking forward to that are offered at the high school that are not offered here at the junior high?
I'm definitely running for student council this year, so I think that next year I'll be even more prepared. If I do decide to run again, I'll have more experience considering I am doing it this year.
Well, I tell you, the leadership experience that you're gaining from being an ambassador and also from the coursework that you're taking is definitely going to help prepare you for the transition to high school. As you mature, leadership is an important attribute. What kind of leadership roles have you taken advantage of here at Gainesville Junior High School?
This year, I actually get the honor of being a part of Leopard Leaders, where we travel to Edison and we help around with the younger leopards, setting an even better example for them, really showing them what it means to be a true leopard.
Mm-hmm. And how have you enjoyed that experience?
I really do like being a part of Leopard Leaders. We're really making a difference at this school, and it's showing, and I think my teachers are proud of me.
And I can tell you, because I've been on the campus several times when our Leopard Leaders come over and engage with our younger leopards, that the little ones definitely enjoy and love that time as well. I think they enjoy it just as much as our junior high kids do.
Of course.
Okay. So now looking really, I say far into the future, but it's really not that far when you're ready.
Right, it'll definitely creep up on you.
Absolutely. What are your plans and goals after you graduate from high school?
Well, I do plan to attend law school. I would like to be a lawyer someday. So I know I got to put in the work now, but I think in the long run, it'll all be worth it.
Awesome. Any particular college that you would like to attend for law school?
Not yet. I definitely want to go for one of the big leagues. I think I can do it. So something really meaningful.
Well, I don't think you can do it. I know you can do it. Well, that concludes all the questions I have for you. Do you have any questions that you'd like to ask me this afternoon?
I don't think I do.
All righty. GISD community, a prime example of the awesome students that we have here in Gainesville Independent School District. Well, Annaveah, thank you for joining me this afternoon, and I wish you nothing but continued success for the remainder of the school year. Gainesville community, Annaveah Garcia, 8th grader at Gainesville Junior High School.